I applaud Simplify 3D for releasing version 4. I like some of the improvements I see, especially with support, etc. But the primary problem that I have with Simplify 3D is still not fixed. This is right before the top layer of the pedestal that the area dragon sits on. This is the next layer. This is impossible. This can't work. This can never, ever work because you're printing in mid-air. These lines are printing in open space, which means they will fail 100% of the time. They will always fail, which requires me to either put an inordinate number of top layers in order to compensate for this, which on something like this would not work very well, by the way. It's inevitably going to cause issues, things not sticking right, or I have to use a stupid high layer of infill. Even if I made the infill 50%, I'm still going to have holes because these are not going to attach correctly. Inevitably, these layers are going to end in between two of the infill lines. And this piece simply doesn't need more infill. The software needs to recognize that this is stupid, and it needs to print all the way across without requiring me to go in and manually create an individual layer every single time one of these comes up. Because on this model, I only have to do it twice. I have to do it here, and I also have to do it all the way down here. As you can see, that's not going to work. Look at how many of those lines are in midair, where they start and stop in the middle of nothing. Don't tell me to increase infill. It's a stupid waste of plastic, and I don't want to have to go in and manually create multiple processes over and over and over and over and over again. At least give me the ability to have a button here, so I can, click here and give me a button right here that says make layer solid. Just give me a button that says make that layer solid, so it prints all the way across. Just that one single layer, just that one layer, just go all the way across, so that when it does its printing from then on, the material for this next layer actually has something to sit on. Just a button right here, so so I can come through here manually and go, oh, I need fill there. Click, solid layer. All right, and it'll just make sure these lines go all the way across instead of stopping here in midair where there is nothing there. It can never ever work. It will always fail. There will always be gaps. And this is a model that only requires 2. Do like one of those dice towers, and you have to do this 50 times. Each stair step has to be done, or it's just not going to fill properly. Or you got to use 2 pounds of plastic for a 3/4 pound model because you've got to put so much infill in it to give the layer something to stick to. Please institute this fix. And by the way, thank you so much for finally enabling multiple processes with vase mode. Thank you.